Hey guys, Wolf here, and welcome to 1.19. It is finally out after so long, and I am gonna take you through everything that got added in this update. Because trust me, it's more than you thought. And our first addition is mud, the thing that Minecraft always needed. Now, to make mud, you can find it naturally spawning in mangrove swamps, the new biome, or you can do this with water and dirt, and it becomes mud. And you can just pick it up with your hand. Now, when you put mud and wheat together, let me just craft this real quick. You get packed mud, which is just the decoration block, but it does look pretty nice. And again, you can just pick it up with your hand. But with packed mud, packed mud can be turned into mud bricks and its different counterparts by putting it in the stone cutter. Here are the other different counterparts of the wall, the slab, the stair. And another cool thing about mud is if you put mud on top of a dripstone, it will slowly drip, and the mud over time will turn into clay, which is really useful as a renewable clay source, something we have not had on Bedrock ever. So we're going to come back to this later in the video, and I'll show you that it's now clay. Moving on, though, we have the chest boats, and they got all new variants. I'm just going to take the dark oak one, because why not? And if you board this, and then open your inventory, you can now put stuff in the chest. So this is useful for getting around. Now if I leave the boat and break it, all the stuff will pop out. But it's still really useful when you're wanting to transport stuff. So let me just dump all the stuff we don't need in this chest here. But you may have seen the new signs on these chests, and that is a new wood type, the mangrove wood type. These are its doors, trapdoors, planks, and fences. And to get mangroves, you'll find these new saplings in the mangrove swamps. And if I place one here, it might take a bit of bone meal, but got stuck in the roots. This is a mangrove tree, the second biggest tree in Minecraft, only being trumped by the jungle tree. The jungle is still the biggest. Now, these are not the actual wood. The wood is up here in the center of all of it. So if I can find the center, that's the wood. What these are is mangrove roots. Also, you can combine mangrove roots with mud to get muddy roots. This is mangrove roots. Again, not much use outside of a decoration block. And then muddy mangrove roots looks like this. And again, just a decoration block. Though, it's a pretty cool looking block, to say the least. Now, you cannot find the saplings like normal. What you do is bone meal the leaves, and then they will start growing saplings. So you gotta farm these things. It's like how you see there. So these take a while to grow, but I'm just gonna bone meal it. And you can grow it and then grab it. So that's really all for the mangrove. Oh, they spawn in the mangrove swamps, which is a new biome. A rare one. Next up is frogs. Now frogs is one of the 3 new mobs added, which spawn in swamps. They have 3 variants. This is the temperate one. And, oh, okay, that's something I was going to show you. They do eat magma cubes. So if, but they come in 3 variants. There's the orange one for temperate. There is the green one for cold. And then the white one for warm. But if I spawn one in here, they will start eating them by sticking their tongue out. Like that. Yeah. And when they are dropped, they give froglets. Whenever they kill a magma cube, they give froglets a new light block. And the color of the frog light is dependent on what variant of frog you have. So, the orange ones will drop the orange lights, the green ones will drop the green lights, and for some reason, the white ones drop purple lights. I don't know why. Now, you can also breed frogs with slime balls. So, feed. Let me just get 2 of these breeding. And when they breed, they will not just make a kid, they will wander to water and lay frog eggs. And over time, frog eggs will turn into another new mob added, which is the tadpole. So I'm just gonna, that's a tadpole. They're very cute. Didn't mean to grab you. You can just pick them up in a bucket of water. So that's all for the frogs. You cannot get these eggs unless you have Silk Touch, otherwise they just break. And if you cannot tame them, but if you take a tadpole up in a bucket, you can carry it around with you and eventually just have your own frog farm, which can give you an infinite source of frog lights. Moving on, we have the goat horns. This is a feature that was originally going to be in 1.17, but got removed. Each horn plays a different song, and I'll play them all right now. That is, what is this? Panda. Sing. Don't ask me why they... Sneak, which is the raid noise. That one's called Feel. That one's called Call. And Maya. And Resist. So, all of them make a different noise, as you saw. Basically, Minecraft now has instruments. And the way to get a goat horn is if I just step in here and don't know where our goat's gone. Rama, where did you go? Okay, where did our goat? Goat? Okay, well, he's just gone. Now, he just left. Anyway, goats, to get it, you need a goat to ram at you and then just dodge it. That way, it'll hit it and it'll become a one-horned goat. and it'll drop one of the 8 different goat horns. So that's the only real use is if you want to make an orchestra. And if you do, that sounds cool. Go for it. Next up is my favorite addition, the LA. So let me just get some of this. This is the mob that won the mob vote, and rightfully so. I'm sorry for anyone who likes the Copper Golem more, but this one is the best, and I don't care what you say. These spawn around pillager outposts and woodland mansions and look like this. Now, you can give this item to an LA, and it will be tamed to you. All you have to do. And see, if I drop these items over here, the LA will go get them for me. See? So it's really good for, like, automatic farms. But if I play on a note block, that Wi-Fi signal will make the LA go over there. And now anytime I drop up some stuff, it'll go put it by the note block. So they can have them go to wherever you want. I don't know all the achievements, but one of them I do know is if you get... Where's the LA go? LA? I don't know where the LA went. And they don't exactly stay with you. But you give it a cake. Oh, there you are. And this is a new achievement, which is called the birthday song. So that's a new achievement you can get in your worlds. But the reason you all clicked on this video, a Deep Dark, the most anticipated edition. But before we do all that, let me show you a few things. These are the different Skulk Blocks. Put you away. Now, I'm not going to show you the Shrieker because I do not want... The Shrieker spawns the Warden, and I don't want to spawn him. Starting off with the most boring, Skulk Vein is just a sort of vine-like substance. So, a decoration block. This is the actual Skulk block, but what's cool about it is when you break it, it gives you XP. This is reinforced deep slate, which I cannot even break if I wanted to try. It's unbreakable, just like bedrock and the end portals. The Skulk sensor acts as a redstone, so if I move or create signals, it will activate the redstone. But if I sneak, it won't, making it much more useful. Okay, now you're being annoying, so you are dead. Lastly, we have the Catalyst, which we might have to kill one of the LAs for. Or the sheep. The sheep will do. But you kill a mob near a Catalyst, and it will convert the blocks around it into Skulk. So let me get Skulk. They spawn in the new Deep Dark biome. And you can actually break them with a hoe. Now, the Shrieker is the final one. But I'm not going to put it down because we're going to save this thing to the end of the video. And if you know anything about this update, you will know why. The other things that can be found are the loot in the Deep Dark. You can find Echo Shards, disc fragments, and a new enchantment called Swift Sneak. The Echo Shards will become a recovery compass, which will point to the last place you died. So, if you die somewhere in the world, we spawn at your house, pick this up from your chest, it'll point you to where you last died. That way, you know, say if you lose where your stuff, and if you collect the disc fragments, as you can guess, there's a new music disc. Much like disc 11 and disc 13, all it does is play creepy music. Along with these two things, you can find the new Swift Sneak enchantment, which goes on any sort of leggings. So, this is how I sneak at normally. But if I put the Swift Sneak enchantment on, I move a lot faster. And this is used for getting around the Deep Dark arc fast. Because this way, Skulk senses can't detect you. Speaking of the Deep Dark arc, we're going to see the new structure. Or that spawns there. And since it's down there and torches don't do anything, I'm going to give myself some night vision. And away, down we go. Now before we do anything, equip this stuff. Because what we're going to find down here, it's not friendly. So I am getting a full suit of god armor. This is the ancient city. Yes, this is a structure. And I need Swift Sneak to get around before I showcase the thing that lives here. Because I don't want to meet him right now. But this place is a massive underground city spamming hundreds of blocks that contains tons of loot, though also tons of danger. As you could expect from, how do I say this, a new boss. That is the simplest way I can explain it. There's a new boss in Minecraft. And I think I've been telling him out too much. So let me just show you him. A Shrieker will spawn him. Okay, since that's not working, I'm gonna go get the spawn egg. Oh, look at that. With the power of editing, I now have a warden spawn egg. This is it detects sound, so it can't actually see me right now, but it will sniff me out eventually. Avoiding this thing really hard. You can lure it around with projectiles, potions. But what you all came in here to see is get beat up by it. Yeah, now it sensed me. It's fast. It has more health and attack than anything else in the game. And I'm dead. So yeah. It also has a laser that comes out of its face, but I didn't get to show that part. You're just going to have to take my word on it. But that's all for 1.19. Adorable little fairies, derpy frogs, and terrifying wardens. I hope you all did enjoy this video. It's just a quick showcase of everything that got added. But I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And as always, join the wolf pack. And I'll see you guys next time.